5 days since I have been able to eat anything. Why, may you ask? Why haven't you eaten 5 days, Courtney? Well, because Donald Trump.
So EBT Teresa here is pretty pissed off. Why is she pissed off? You can see there. She's holding up some asparagus, it looks like. She doesn't want to have to pay for that asparagus.
You have to pay cash now. Get down there. This is ridiculous.
To pay for my kids to eat and for my kids to be taken care of. I have over 2,000.
I'm sorry, it's the taxpayer's job to take care of your kids?
Let's go. Everybody grab what you can. Y'all, they cut off the food stamps this morning. Government shut down, got folks losing it. Look at
What's the point of having all these followers if they don't care, right? It is your responsibility as a taxpayer to support me and my kids. So, support me.
Welcome back to the page for another episode of the Economic Lens, where we talk all things economics, especially inflation in and around America. So today, we want to bring a topic that's getting a lot of traction at the moment, and it has to do with food stamps. And even on a more broad scale, a lot of government programs that have been assisting the American people. Make sure you guys like, share, and subscribe. That way we can always bring you this content and bring it to you more frequently. But without further ado, let's get right into it. Just so y'all know, a lot of these videos are AI. If you look at it even says Sora right here. It says Sora. Like, a lot of these videos that they're putting up here are like AI. You know what I'm saying? They kind of portray a little bit of something, but they're AI. Like, look at this person's face right here in their hand. You know what I'm saying? It's wild.
5 days since I have been able to eat anything. Why, may you ask? Why haven't you eaten 5 days, Courtney? Well, because Donald Trump decided to change the rules when you collect welfare benefits, food stamps, cash assistance, Section 8 disability, whatever it is. So I have been cut off. I have never worked a day in my life. I have 6 kids, 6 mouths to feed, 4 baby daddies. Okay, I don't receive child support. I don't have any income. I've never had a job. I'm not ever going to have a job. I don't want a job. The whole point of having the kids was to get government benefits. I have been collecting almost $10,000 a month in government benefits for 13 years. And now they just strip it from me. They take it from me. How the hell am I supposed to feed my kids? How? How am I supposed to pay rent? This is bullshit. Not only that, I have over 335,000 followers, and not one person has offered to help me.
See, this right here is how, I don't know if maybe this person is an AI created person, or maybe a troll person, they're trolling or whatever, but anyone who's ever actually been on government assistance knows that that's not true. You're not getting $10,000 a month of nothing from the government. No, you're not. My wife, when she used to get an SSI check. And she's been getting that because she had issues from when she was a kid all the way up, right? Mental health issues and things like that. And she's been diagnosed with certain things. And she is in a disability status of where she doesn't have to work. The government will give her a certain amount of money every month for the rest of her life. If she is working and makes a certain amount of money, they won't give it to her because they feel that she don't need it. We're well past the limit for that. That amount, though, when she wasn't working and didn't have anything, that amount was $735 or something like that. It was less than $800 a month. Let me say that again. It was less than $800 a month. Not $8,000. $800 a month. At the time, we only had one child, and I was not a part of the food stamp case because I had just met her back then. But she got food stamps back then, and she would get, I think it was like three something. Then there's the WIC, which the WIC amounts to maybe a couple $100. So overall, if we added everything up, she probably got about 2,000-ish a month in all benefits. So the 700 and something for the month, that was the cash type payments. That stuff was for rent, bills, anything that you would need that doesn't fall under food. WIC is strictly, you go to the WIC store and it's strictly for, and you can also go to Walmart and things like that. They have WIC items there too, but there's also a WIC store that you can go to. But for WIC, that's when you have a child or something like that, and until the child's a certain age, you get WIC benefits, and they'll be able to get a certain amount of fruit, a certain amount of formula, and things like that. But that's all that WIC was for. You can't get cash from WIC, so you can't help pay your rent with your WIC. You know what I'm saying? You can't do that. The food stamps, you can only use it on food. You can't go to the store and get gas with your food stamp card. Right. You say, like, people sit there and try to make this stuff into something that it's just not, because that's not true. You can't do that. That's not how it works, bro. And that be my problem with it. I don't even get food stamps, but how dare y'all lie on my people like this? How dare y'all lie on the people who need assistance just because y'all think that your taxpayer dollars do better funding wars than feeding the people who are less fortunate? I just don't, you know what I'm saying? I'm just saying. I don't know.
They show where their allegiance and their cares lie.
Right. It's just wild to me. Because if it was happening to you, you would want compassion. And I just don't understand how anybody could just be like, 42 million people are about to lose all the access to food in a couple of days. Ha 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 ha. What? But I bet you she call herself a Christian. I bet you she do. I bet you she do.
As inhumane as this is, like, the Bible talks about the time of Egypt and the famine that they went through that Joseph had to help and prepare. Bro, try to be that person that goes to Egypt and try to get you some grain. And you was sitting there complaining about everybody else and everything that happened to you. And you not be able to get nothing. I feel some type of way. I feel bad for the people who it's going to crash on. Because you're not going to have cause without effect. And this is going to cause some effects.
What's the point of having all these followers if they don't care, right? It is your responsibility as a taxpayer to support me and my kids. So, support me.
She said she's 5 days with no food. Almost $10,000 in government benefits. Gone.
So EBT Teresa here is pretty pissed off. Why is she pissed off? You can see there. She's holding up some asparagus, it looks like. She doesn't want to have to pay for that asparagus, right? She doesn't want the asparagus. She wants chips. She wants soda. She wants snacks. She doesn't want that. She doesn't want to have to pay for that. She doesn't want to have to put that in her bag. That's what she gets for free. She doesn't want that, though. She doesn't want that for her and the kiddies, right? I got the video here. But here's what she says. They don't take it for none of my chips. Now I got to pay my hard-earned money out of pocket for her snacks. This is not the government assistance that I signed up for, right? So she's getting free stuff from you and me, but she's complaining about the fact that she got to eat healthy. She don't like that. So EBT just going to tell me what I can eat now. Yeah, we are going to tell you what you can eat now. Teresa, EBT Teresa, you got to eat that. How about that? No chips, no snacks, no soda. How about that, EBT Teresa? Why, you got an attitude, right? And you'll see her in the video. She's over there throwing stuff. Watch this.
For the supplement. You have to take that now. Get down there. This is ridiculous. This is ridiculous. I can't do this. They don't take it for none of the chips. None of the chips. None of the chips. Only these. Ridiculous. I'm gonna have to come back. Okay, we're only gonna be able to get the vegetables. Then we'll take the sardines out. We can only get the broccoli now. Broccoli, the vegetables. This is ridiculous.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah.
I can't believe this.
Me
We're
too.
gonna have to come back. Okay, this is all. Everything else.
So, EBT Teresa, I could care less that you're upset. I am really, really happy though that your daughter gets to eat a healthy meal. That's what I do like. I like the fact that your daughter has to eat that. I do. I like the fact she's got to eat like tomatoes and carrots and bananas and things of that nature, right? No more snacks and chips, right? We got an obesity problem in this country as it is. We don't need the government to contribute to that, right? And if you're going to buy food off of my tax dollars, right? That pays for my tax dollars pay for that. I'd rather you eat that. That's what I'd rather. And if you're going to go buy chips and snacks and whatever, buy it out of your own pocket. Go get a job. Right? If you're going to complain, then get off public assistance. How about that? Everybody who's complaining, just get off of it then. Save me some money. Help me out. Save me some money.
That's not gonna save you no money, you dump. See, what is wrong with my people? See, this is the thing. You say that you want to control what she eats. No one would want that for themselves.
Right. You don't want nobody to control what you eat.
Even if, for example, let's take the chips into account. If you give me $300 worth of food stamps and I go to the store, I should still be able to buy my child some snacks. I should also prioritize real food too, but buying my child a snack should not be all the way out of reach. It may not be like somebody else who does make a lot of money and can buy all these things for themselves all the time. It may not be where I'm buying boxes and boxes of snacks, but I should be able to get a bag of chips for my children, and when it rings up with the food stamps, be able to pay for it. And just like in real life, when the food stamps are gone, anything extra that I want, I would have to find a way to get it. It's not like I'm going to get more food stamps.
Right.
I don't understand the conservative idea of control. See, conservative people are the same type of people that would allow slavery. And it's concerning when it's the former slaves that have these ideologies and this way of thinking. Because what do you mean you're okay with controlling what she eats? And it's not even about, you're talking about this video, it's not about the fact that EBT won't cover certain stuff. It's about the fact that this lady done put all this stuff in her cart, came up here, rung everything up because she knows that she has food stamps and she was trying to get the food for her house for the month. And the only thing that it's registering for is vegetables. You mean to tell me because I'm poor I can't have meat? You mean to tell me because I'm poor I can't have a bag of chips every now and again? You mean to tell me, so because I'm poor, I don't deserve to be able to eat anything other than these few items that you dictate for me? Nah, who raised y'all? These people really be thinking about their tax dollars when it come to food stamps, and go to the White House and tell them about Ukraine then. Now, you ain't gonna say nothing about that, though. You ain't gonna say nothing to them about all the money they sending to Israel. You ain't gonna say nothing to them about all of these outreach programs to Haiti and everything else. You ain't gonna say nothing to them about that. But the food stamps for your own people, that's the problem. You're not gonna have any less taxes taken out. Like, just watch what happens. They're about to shut food stamps off. I bet you your taxes get taken out the same way. I bet you it still happened just like it was going to happen before. I bet you it happened just the same. Might even be more. But we live in said, in the last days, men will be lovers of themselves, with no compassion, with no love. It's wild.
To pay for my kids to eat and for my kids to be taken care of. I have over 2,000
I'm sorry. It's the taxpayer's job to take care of your kids? Hold on. I gotta go back. Is that what she said?
It is the taxpayer's job to pay for my kids to eat and for my kids to be taken care of.
Yep, that's what she said.
I have over 2,000 followers on TikTok, and I can't get not one person to send me 50 cents.
And see, like that, because the other person said the same kind of thing. That's why I said I don't know if these are AI things or if it's just a trend where people are mocking it, because who the hell would say anything like that for real?
Right.
No one would say that out loud.
You're
for
putting
real.
all your hopes into followers to support you and sustain you. So have they been sustaining you this whole time?
Right.
Or if you've had them all this time, but now you're bringing it to their attention that they haven't been sustaining you when they should have?
Right. That's my thing. My thing is everybody who's reacting to these, little girl right here, they're reacting to them as if these are real rants.
Right.
And it's like, I don't know, man. It's almost like common sense that these people cannot be serious in real life. They have to be doing this for clicks and views. And you should know that. I understand you want clicks and views too, but you should be able to tell that if somebody's on the internet saying it's the taxpayer's job to take care of me and my kids, that's almost obviously not serious.
Something going on. Somebody reading the script.
Right. Come on, bro. Some people might think that in private, but they would never come out their mouth and say it, especially not on the internet to the world, expecting sympathy. They know that that's going to get a lot of backlash and therefore a lot of views, therefore the money rolling in from TikTok. Come on, man.
Let's go. Everybody grab what you can. Y'all, they cut off the food stamps this morning. Government shut down, got folks losing it. Look at this. They done rushed the whole store. Shelves clearing out like it's the end of the world. Nobody stopping. Hey.
Again, an AI video. People are reacting to AI videos.
Right, like that dude was running with that cart and he was running towards the store. He wasn't running away from the door.
Right. So look, man, y'all put it down in the comments what you guys think. Let us know if you're on food stamps, if you ever had food stamps, people with food stamps. Especially in this economy, man, the world, it's going down. Prices are going up regardless of if you get food stamps or not. Put it in the comments, man. Make sure to like, share, and subscribe. But with that, man, until the next one, y'all have a blessed one.